the jet that nobody is talking about might be one of the best premiums you can buy, especially for France right now. So hello guys, once again it's Matt. Thank you all the members and patrons. Make sure to subscribe. And I know guys, this video probably won't have a lot of views, probably will have not even 2,000 probably, I would say, but I still wanted to really make a video about this aircraft because I think it's such a cool little jet that everybody that is grinding France should think about actually buying it for you to actually grind it out. So what it is basically a copy paste from the other Seahawks that we already have. It is for the Dutch Air Force. It is costing around 8,500 Golden Eagles, but the thing is, I mean, it's actually 8,560, right? But the thing is that it is basically the same aircraft as we already know from other tech trees, right? It has the AIM-9Bs, as you see, that can actually destroy targets pretty well, but they're still AIM-9Bs. For these BRs, they're pretty amazing, but you gotta be careful. You have the glorious Hispano cannons that can do a lot of sparks or hits, but still, if you aim it a little bit more, you can get a lot of easy kills with it. So it's a good combination of weapons with a very light and nimble aircraft that isn't the fastest, or maybe not even the best turning jet in these BRs, but it is a very good combination and a jack of all trades, if you may say, you know, of an early Cold War jet, right? So very fun, very nimble, very light, with some very good weapons. So it is pretty much the perfect premium. Since it is, I mean, it was needed something. I mean, needed, it's a complicated word because, you know, a premium be needed? No, right? But at the same time, we have premiums for other nations in these BRs, in these ranks, and France didn't have anything from the Mirage F1 until the rank 4, so the Seahawk really does help a little bit with that. Su-9s cannot stand the Hispanos, as you see, and we continue to fight with 3 kills already, so pretty good. But yeah guys, it is an aircraft that was kind of needed, you know, in the sense of there was not a premium aircraft in these BR, so it is pretty good that we see this type of thing. But the thing is, I mean, it's still pretty expensive. I still believe that 8,500 Golden Eagles, it is a pretty expensive amount of money for buying a premium aircraft. So what I propose to you guys is that you wait for a certain sale that will happen in a very, very short period of time. While we wait, the F-84 is coming towards me to actually attack me. He overshoots and off you go. We see 3 targets flying around, and yeah, the 3 of them will start to attack me, and then you can actually see what this aircraft is capable of. So the first one, LA-200, I gotta be careful with the head-ons. I kind of do a side slip over here a little bit, get a crit, and we are off. The LA-200 will not bother us again. The F-84, there I was kind of trying to keep him, you know, at bay, but the F-3D just came into a head-on as well. I missed, he missed, and then I aim in the F-84, but it was kind of the right direction because he really didn't want any type of head-on shot against my 420 millimeters. That gave the F-3D time to actually attack me, and I was still in a very low energy situation, but the aircraft can still do well. I was hoping for the F3 to actually overshoot, but I wasn't expecting him to just go directly in front of my nose. So of course I changed targets again, always keeping an eye out of the F-84. And I mean, like I said, it is a jack of all trades side of things because it isn't the fastest thing ever, and it isn't the best turning aircraft you know, that there are. You know, I'm losing a dogfight against an F3. I have to keep an eye out on the F-84, and I just cannot turn more than the F3. You know, I tried to do a kind of a quick shot over here, but I missed on the F-84, and the F3 is just getting, you know, a little bit more advantage. So the Seahawk is really, really nimble and light and very fun to fly, but you know, it's not gonna beat everything can be an OP machine or something like that, right? Now I try to get a little bit of speed since I noticed that the F3 was going to get me eventually. Try to go for a head-on the F-84, missed again. Not really used to these guns too much. It's been a while since I've flown an aircraft that uses these guns, and it gave the option and gave the ability for the F3 to actually attack me, which was almost an instant death. And here is the problem with these panos. Hits, you know, it happens all the time. I make the F3 you know, overshoot a little bit. Again, try to go for kind of a head-on. Hits again, no kill, you know. And I'm using air targets. Some people use different types of ammunition. And again, while I'm worried about the F3, it gives the F-84 time to go and attack me. He was really bad at the aim there, so I managed to just avoid the shots, and I holded the fort a little bit and long enough so that my friendly aircraft came help me, and that was it for the game. The F-89 there eventually got killed, and we won the LA-200 as well, and eventually we won. Very cool match. Here is another example of me flying with the Seahawk. I tried to choose targets of opportunity here because I'm not a very fast aircraft. I cannot reach everybody, so I gotta think about what types of targets I really want to fight against. You gotta be careful with these AIM-9Bs. You have to be careful with the way that you shoot them and stuff, so you just have to think about this type of thing, because it's an aircraft, again, it's kind of like a jack of all trades. They can do very well, but it's still, you know, missing some performance in some areas. I got the A4 there, very easy kill, severe damage, and we go to help a little bit that friendly that is fighting the hunter. So I just go after him a little bit, gaining a little bit of energy. And like I was saying before we get to more combat here, the sale, yeah, the November sale, the anniversary sale, I will do some videos on that soon. We will probably see an aircraft such as this in a 50% discount, maybe, you know, maybe, or maybe not, actually, thinking about, because I forgot a little thing. Yeah, they don't add anything in a discount for the last 2 patches, so yeah, we gotta wait a little bit more. But for the Victory Day, or maybe even other sales, the Seahawk might see a 30 or 50% discount eventually, right? And when that happens, it will be one of the best premiums rank 5s you can buy. It's a very fun aircraft that really is worth for you to buy, but again, expensive. I still believe 8,500 for this aircraft is a bit too much, but still, you know, if you have the money laying around, it is a good option. If you are wondering to buy something for France, this might be it. You know, it's a very, very good option for you, especially because the Mirage F1, I think, will be more expensive. I have to check, but still. So I maintain a good position here, try to fire an AIM-9 on the Hunter here. Eventually I get him, and yeah, while I was doing that, apparently Biden was so sleepy that he, I don't know why, thought I was stealing his kills or something. I don't know what happened. So sleeping Biden just killed me out of nowhere for no reason, which was the weirdest thing ever. And like, why, man? Like, this type of player just makes you wonder why you like play the game even. But yeah, guys, the Seahawk, very good aircraft, very easy to fly, very nimble, but it is not for everybody, okay? It's an aircraft that has its limitations, and you gotta worry about them. Don't try to outrun anything. Don't give your defensive position so easily, because you're gonna lose sometimes. You are not that fast, so people can, you know, jump onto you, and you know, won't have too much of a reaction to actually be safe about it. In a dogfight, try to go for a dogfight, but be careful. Depending on what it is, it can kill you as well. So again, it's an aircraft that it's good at everything, but not great at anything, right? The perfect premium for the average player of the French Tech 3, I must say, because it's a very easy aircraft for anybody to fly. So yeah, very good premium. Love to fly this thing. And again, probably this video won't get too many views, but I love this thing so much that I had to do one. So subscribe. I see you guys on the next one, and bye.